guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you're coming here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Mari and this is gonna be my son's 1-year-old update. He is currently napping right now. Let me try to show you. See, he's napping so cute. Anyways, he is currently actually almost 14 months. Today is 21st of September and he turned 1-year-old on the 3rd of August. So yes, I know I'm a little behind. Honestly, when he turned 1, there's a lot going on. My mom and my sister were in here. Everyone in the house got sick. We actually had to cancel Harry's first birthday party and just did something small, just us. Like we had a cake and everything. But I just had no time to do the update. And honestly, I was delaying a bit as well because last update that I did for Harry, the last sit down video that I did with Harry, it was so tricky and I got so stressed because Harry just wanted to play and just wanted to make noise, and every time that I spoke something he would just yell, and I know it's normal, he's a baby. Anyways, here I am for his 1-year-old update. I'm gonna try to say a bit of how he was when he turned 1 and how he is now. I'll do my best. But it's kind of like a 1-year-old update / 13 / almost 14 months, if that's a thing. But anyways, the very first thing that I actually would like to talk about is baby-led weaning / eating. Because honestly, you guys, that changed so much over the past few months. And before Harry turned 1, he was eating a bit well. I was not too worried about having like exactly 3 meals a day. I think I've told this on his 11-month-old update. I would give sometimes 2, sometimes even 1 or 3 or 4. I don't know. It just kind of like went with the flow because I knew that until he was 1, the breast milk was more than enough and food was more for fun, for him to get to know everything and get used to it, the taste and the smell and everything. So I was not too worried about having like a routine or anything like that regarding food. Then my mom and sister got here on his last few weeks with 11 months and he started to eat a bit more. There's also more people to help, so that helps a lot because every time that I gave him a meal, it just gives a lot of trouble and everything, but it's getting better, honestly. But anyways, he's starting to eat a bit more. My mom used to do like different meals, which was really good. He really liked my mom's food, so we started giving him more beans and rice. That's a really typical plate in Brazil, beans and rice, and Harry loves it, guys. We started giving him more options and everything, but then on the exact week that he turned 1, he got in a bit of a cold that turned into a chest infection. That's actually why we had to cancel the party. And then he got better. We took him to the GP. He was on antibiotics and everything, so he got better kind of fast. Like in a week, he still had some side effects that the GP said it was normal, like diarrhea, and he lost his appetite a lot. So he spent for like a week, almost 2, I think, eating mostly like bread. Sometimes he would eat a bit of the soup with bread, or one day that he ate like Yorkshire pudding or something like that, like really simple. But mostly, I remember he said a whole week only pretty much eating bread when he ate bread, because there's some days that it was only the boob, you guys. Honestly, he was breastfeeding so much, which is good. I'm glad that I'm breastfeeding because I know that he was like well fed and everything was more than enough. But anyways, after he got better, I felt like everything changes so much. He went from eating well to being such a fussy and picky eater, you guys. And then he just wouldn't eat. He wouldn't grab the food. Sometimes he would sit down on the chair and just wanted to get up really fast, and it was really hard to get him to eat. But one thing that helped is that he loved smoothie. We started giving him smoothies when my mom was in here. She was always making smoothie for us. He really liked it, and I started giving him smoothies because at least I knew he was getting some nutrients and everything. And because he wouldn't eat, I started getting the food with my hand and just putting it on his mouth, and then he would eat. So I noticed like maybe, I don't know what's going on, if he doesn't want to eat or he doesn't want to get himself. And honestly, I know that's what baby-led weaning is all about, but at that moment, all that I wanted was that for my baby to be well fed, to have his nutrients on his body, to not be sick again because of food or anything like that. I kind of like slowly started to give him food with my hands and just put it on his mouth, whether it was a cracker or like rice. Then gradually I started like spoon feed him, and I noticed that he would eat a lot more when I gave him food, or rather than just waiting for him to eat himself. So that's kind of like how it happened, and that went on for the whole month of August pretty much, and the beginning of September. And I noticed on this past few weeks, maybe 2 weeks or so, that he's slowly starting to get his appetite back and he's eating a bit better. But honestly, he just loves to be spoon fed, you guys, because there's some things that he'll only eat when we give him. He knows right there, he can see it. Sometimes he will grab it, like the other day he grabbed quinoa and carrot soup with his hands and just put it in his mouth. Maybe because he was hungry or because he really liked it. I don't know. But sometimes he will get it with his hand. Even his spoon, I started giving him the spoon to see if he will get it with the spoon or something like that. And he will get it, like Yorkshire pudding. He eats like vegetarian sausage. Sometimes he get it as well. But something that's been really common is like we spoon feed him. It's not like we smash it and give him like baby food. It's just like normal food, but I give him with a spoon because I know he'll eat it. And recently, like I said, in the past few weeks, he's been eating so much better, you guys. Thank God. I mean, there's one other day that he will like refuse to eat or just start crying. And I guess that's normal, like he's a baby. But most of the days he'll eat a lot if we give it to him. Which honestly, I don't care much as long as he's eating and he's happy and everything. So we kind of like not doing a full baby-led weaning anymore. I don't know if that's still considered like half baby-led weaning. Is that a thing? I don't know. We're doing kind of like a mixture of baby-led weaning with just spoon feeding him, but like normal food. Anyway, so that's where we are right now, you guys, regarding food. But I've just been feeling so happy that he's been eating a lot better. Honestly, I don't care about what it's called or how it's called, or what we're doing or not. As long as we can see that he's happy and we can see that he likes what he eats. And he's been eating so much rice and beans, like I said. It's a typical plate in Brazil and that makes me so happy. It's one of our favorites in here. By the way, we still haven't given any kind of meat. We're planning to do that this week or maybe next week with just some like white meat, chicken. We're not gonna give him any kind of red meat so far. Maybe we're gonna wait until he's a bit older. He's been eating kind of like a vegetarian. He loves soya. You guys, he loves everything with soya. He loves chickpeas. That makes me really happy because I mean, my mom's a vegetarian and I've never eaten red meat. Maybe a couple of times in my life, but I've never liked it. I only eat chicken and sometimes fish. Whatever he chooses to do, I will respect it. And Ben eats red meat, so we're probably gonna give Harry red meat at some point in his life. Maybe when he's like 2 or 3, I don't know. I really just want him to be a bit older. But anyways, he'll choose whatever he wants to do. If he wants to be a vegetarian, he wants to be red meat or just chicken or just fish, whatever he wants, we will respect it. Because my mom respected when I wanted to eat chicken, even though she's a vegetarian. But anyways, that's a whole other story. Anyways, back to Harry. That's it regarding his eating habits. Next topic, I like to talk about his sleeping habits. You guys, the sleeping regression is real. It's real. It's freaking real. Oh my God. Since he turned 1, I think that's another thing that started when he got sick and he would like breastfeed a lot and didn't eat much. Kind of like started to breastfeed so much during the night that I feel I don't even know how much I sleep anymore, because since he turned 1, I've been nursing him all night long. And like I've said before, we co-sleep and I'm really happy. That's one of the best decisions that we've ever made regarding Harry. Honestly, that helped so much. That still helps so much. Because I just turn around and then I nurse him. And I know he's being well fed and I'm resting. That wouldn't happen if he was on his cot bed or on like a Moses basket or whatever. It just wouldn't happen. And I am not saying that this is right or wrong. It's just this is right for us. This was the best decision for us. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Not only because I breastfeed him, but also because he's so cute and it's so cozy to sleep next to him. He's so like warm and it just makes my heart so full. Makes me so happy. And Ben as well, because we can like cuddle him when he's sleeping, and sometimes he has like nightmares and just like cuddle him or just breastfeed him and then he stops crying and it's so sweet. I think kids, they grow up so fast. I feel like just yesterday Harry's like a tiny newborn and now he's just this big toddler, and I feel like time just goes by so fast that I want to enjoy while he wants to cuddle with us, while he wants to sleep with us. And anyways, of course there's some nights that he sleeps better, some nights that he doesn't sleep as well, but it kind of like has been this way since he turned 1 and it hasn't got any better. So this sleep regression is real, you guys. So the third thing is regarding his nap schedule. Like I've said before many times in here, we don't follow a strict routine, but I can definitely see like a pattern going on, and I can see that this pattern, it kind of like changes and moves around constantly. And Harry's been napping a lot more and a lot better since we got this new sofa that I'm actually using to put my phone and record it now. And that's the sofa that you guys saw Harry napping on. This sofa is so cozy and so warm. I can definitely see that Harry sleeps a lot better during the day when he naps on this sofa. Anyways, he usually has about 2 naps per day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. But there's some days that he only has one nap, you guys, and that means that he's gonna sleep a lot better during the night, at least for the first few hours, which is good. And the hour of the nap has been changing a lot. It used to be around like 11. Yesterday he napped, it was like half 9, and now he's napping and it's like half 12. So it kind of like changes, and he can nap for about half an hour or maybe 2 hours. I think it all depends on how much he ate or how tired he is, or if he pooped or not, because if he poops, he naps a lot more than if he doesn't poop. Then his afternoon naps, I don't even know the right hour because it changes a lot. Usually around 4 or 5 or 6. It all depends on what time he eats lunch, maybe even how tired he is, or what we are doing in the house, if it's Ben's day off, if Ben is working, if we're out. Sometimes I take him to the park at around 5 and then we come back and then he naps at around 7 until Ben gets home. It all depends on our schedule, on Ben's schedule at work as well. Regarding his teeth, he currently has 8 teeth, and I can definitely see that he's cutting at least 2 teeth up here. And maybe he's cutting some on the bottom as well. I'm not entirely sure, but he's being really fussy, and he's using my boobs as a dummy because he doesn't wear a dummy. That's another thing. He never got used to a dummy. I think he used a dummy maybe like 5 times, and he was like less than a month old, maybe. I don't know. He's always used my boobs as a dummy, and he's been using that a lot. You can definitely see that he gets a lot better when you give something to eat. And recently he's been crazy about raisins. That's so funny because I personally don't like raisins, but Ben likes raisins. I don't know, but I've never eaten any raisins when I was pregnant or now that I'm breastfeeding him. But he seems to love it, which is good. So whenever I give him a raisin, he just likes to chew and chew and chew. And you can definitely notice that he's teething, and he likes to like bite the spoon as well, or his cup when you give him something to drink, anything like that. So I'm excited to see his new teeth. He's had his 8 teeth since before he turned 1, when he was like 11 or something. Now the next topic that I'd like to talk about is breastfeeding, and that's gonna go on until Harry wants it. And for me, it was not even a choice. It was something that I felt was my responsibility to breastfeed Harry, and I'm really happy to be doing that. I will continue to breastfeed Harry for as long as he wants, until he is ready to stop and until he wants it. It's not gonna be just my decision, but it's gonna be mainly his decision. Of course, if he eats more food, I can imagine that he's gonna breastfeed a little less, but he's gonna breastfeed until he wants it, guys. And I think extended breastfeeding, there's so many benefits for the toddler, and I think it's a great way to bond as well. The way that Harry looks at me when he's breastfeeding, it's so sweet, it's so cute that honestly I wouldn't change it for the world. Fifth topic that I would like to talk about, and that a lot of people ask me, is why is Harry not walking yet? Or when is Harry gonna start walking? And oh my god, you guys, each baby, each toddler has its own time. I'm not worried that he hasn't walked yet. I can see that he has the strength. We can see that he stands up and he's crawling so fast as well. That's another thing, you guys. He's crawling everywhere. But anyways, he can walk like pushing his walker, or walk when he's holding on the sofa, when he's holding on us, or anything that he can hold. He will like walk holding something, but not walk by himself. But he has the strength. I think he just needs to work on his balance. Feel like sometimes he gets a bit scared, or he doesn't want to fall or something like that. I don't know. But I thought he was gonna start walking around the time that he turned 1, but you can definitely see that this improved a lot, like his ability of standing up and going on the sofa and just walking around the sofa and just like holding on everything. We can definitely see that that improved so much. I'm honestly not worried of when he's gonna walk. I just hate people asking like when he's gonna start walking. Oh my god, these are such annoying questions. Each toddler has its own time, you guys. He's been crawling so fast, so fast, and it's so cute. That's another thing, actually, when he starts walking, he's gradually gonna stop crawling, and I'm gonna miss a lot. It's so cute when he like starts crawling with his little bum on the top. He's crawling, you guys. It's one of the cutest things ever, honestly. I'm gonna miss that a lot. So the last thing that I would like to talk about in this video, because I think the video is already too big, it's gonna be Harry's favorite. And there's one big thing that it's been currently since the past few months, his very favorite is this one over here. Not the train itself, but the wheels. He loves wheels. He loves everything that like rolls, and he just roll around, and he's gonna get distracted for hours sometimes, you guys, just with the wheel. And he likes to do like this, and I don't even know what his little car is, otherwise I would show you guys, but he has this little car. It was the first car that he got, actually bought it for him, and he loves it so much. He takes it everywhere with him. It's so cute, you guys. But anyways, he loves cars, he loves trains, he loves wheels in general, anything that can roll around. And he also loves these little things. I don't even know what the toy is. You guys, the house is a mess. It looks like a hurricane stopped by. But anyways, he loves to get these things, or maybe anything in general. Just throw it in the air, or to me, or somewhere. And whenever he hits the ground, he just starts laughing and laughing and laughing, just crawl around and search for the thing and then do it again. Sometimes we kind of like play this game for hours. I just throw it to him and then he like laugh and then go, and then he throws it to me. We laugh and then he goes get it, and it's so sweet, it's so cute. It's one of my favorite parts of the day is when we can play together. Another thing that Harry loves is going to the playground. I've been taking him to the playground in the park nearby, and I think his favorite in there is the swing. He loves the swing. He's been to the swing, to the slide, to the seesaw, to everything that's in there, but I think his favorite is definitely the swing. He always smiles and laughs when we put him on the swing. And another thing that Harry's been obsessed with is taking the pots and pans out of the kitchen cupboards and just throwing them everywhere. Literally everywhere, you guys. He just takes the pots and just throw it. Actually, he tries to take everything out of the cupboards, just throw it everywhere. Another thing that he loves as well is watching the washing machine works. That's so crazy. He loves to watch the washing machine. He could stay there for hours, and sometimes he takes little trains or his little car and just like rolls around on the door of the washing machine. And so funny, he tries like to open, but of course it's locked. Anyways, such a funny baby. And he's still sleeping. That's so crazy. Another thing also is that Harry started using those nappy pants, like a pull-up. And that's been so helpful, you guys. It makes a whole lot of difference. He doesn't do like a tantrum every time he changes his nappy. And I've been changing a lot of his nappy when he's standing up, because he doesn't want to lay down. So that's really helpful. And if it's a really good tip, if your toddler or if a baby gets really fussy when you change his nappy. Look who just woke up, you guys. This is baby Harry Walter. He's still a bit sleepy. I was just nursing him a bit. Hi. Woo. By the way, I forgot to mention that he recently spoke like no. It was back to nursing, guys. Anyways, I forgot to say that he recently spoke like a no, a very clear no when I asked him something, and it was so cute. But other than that, he hasn't spoke much. Usually he says dada a lot. He says sometimes mama, especially oh my god, it's so funny, you guys. He says mama, especially when he's like crying or he's in need or something, or he's like desperate for us to get him. He's like mama, mom, and turn to me. So funny and so cute. But anyway, he says nana, mama, baba, dada. He says sometimes like similar to like a no, sometimes or something that resemble like a hey. So that's how he is with his words. Olha você, filho. Look at yourself. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to thumbs up if you like this video, and make sure you subscribe down below. Click the bell to get a notification every time I post a new video. We do daily vlogs, I do updates, I do hauls. I've been doing a fitness challenge as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye, guys. Say thank you for watching, guys. See you later. Bye bye, guys. Bye. Bye, guys. See you later. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in my next video. Hey, and we'll see you on my next video. Bye bye, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye, guys. That's me trying to finish a video, guys.